Clarence Thomas, the justice, is gonna have a statue apparently, y'all. Georgia Democrats say that they would rather keep up the Confederate statues before they consider building a statue for United States Justice Clarence Thomas. Now, I'm gonna go to the panel for just whoever wants to say something about this, but what I have to say about it is, why can't they just move the statue of him that shows up for every term and sits right there in the Supreme Court? I mean, there's no proof of life. I think maybe they caught him snoring. Can't they just use that? Who wants to talk? Attorney Allison, thoughts?
Since I'm the attorney on the panel, let's talk about Clarence Thomas. Bless his heart and his Caucasian wife's heart too. And shout out to, Anita Hill. But listen, if they want to give the man a statue, let him have his statue, okay? His statue is there for us all to remember that a black man sat on the highest court of the land and refused to speak. He refused to use his voice. And he's quoted somewhere in saying that he didn't want to use his voice because he's embarrassed of the accent in which he has, which is rooted in his southern roots of the Gullah Gullah Island. I don't know. I think that's what it was. Either way, let him have the statue so we can remember. Remember who sat on that bench with all that melanin and the type 4C hair and refused to speak for all of these years. I think that statute is necessary. Now, as far as saying that they'd rather have a Confederate flag, they're taking a little too far, going a little too far. That's all I got to say on that.
Right, flags down, but I don't want to remember. I want to forget. I want to forget. Like if he wouldn't snore here and there, I would have forgotten about him already. Avis?
Well, I am so happy now to be a Maryland resident, right down the street from Thurgood International Airport, by the way. And it is really to me, honestly, disgusting that he is sitting in the seat that Thurgood Marshall made possible for him. And he takes every opportunity that he can to undermine the advancement of Black people. It is just absolutely disgusting to me. So, I agree. I think it's a little bit too far. To say you'd rather have a Confederate flag. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. They can put up an inanimate object, as you mentioned, that will have just as much to say as he seems to have to say when they're actually having Supreme Court hearings. But the bottom line is that Black people know who he is. We know his history. We know what he's done. We know what he hasn't done. And so they can put the statue there, but it'll get just as much respect as the non-existent statue of him that's in the African American Smithsonian Museum right about now.
Dr. Dibinga, 30 seconds. What's your thoughts?
Well, he does appear on a small portion of the wall in the African American Museum, and that's just a great place for him to belong. He could be in the museum, just like Confederate flags and stuff belong in the museum. No to the statue. Clarence Thomas does not deserve that. Period. Bottom line.
Yeah, I feel y'all, but like I said, you can go to Supreme Court any day they're in session and you'll see a Clarence Thomas statue.
Folks, back to that Roland Martin unfiltered video in just one moment.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language, and she really loves her grandson. Like, really loves.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A Black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay Black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?